Hi, Church. Pastor Jeff here with another Trinity Check In. I started this morning with no topic for this week's video, and I met God in coming up with a topic. So, can I be a little meta today and share this with you? Okay, so I don't know. Every now and then I beat myself up a little bit, and I feel like I haven't had anything good to say in these videos for a few weeks now. And as I typically do when I complain to my wife. I just texted her out of the blue and said, what are you doing for your video at your church? I don't have anything for mine this week. And as soon as I sent it, I realized that one of the central practices that I use to keep myself healthy is a yearly retreat. And what I do is I go away for a week on my own. I am profoundly grateful to my wife for looking after the kids while I'm gone, for my church for keeping things running. But having that week away has been a big part of what keeps me healthy for a long time. And my retreat is next week. So as soon as I sent that text, I realized, it's because I'm running on fumes. That must be why I've had a difficult time being creative these last few weeks. And from there, it kind of set me into the mode of preparing for my own rest to come, for my own retreat time to come. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not vacation. Vacation is also good. For me, this is a time of silence. What I do is I go up to the Benedictine monastery that's just outside of Schuyler. A beautiful place there, and basically I check in with the monks for a week, and I oftentimes pray with them multiple times a day with the brothers that are there, and I spend, I give myself permission to not be forced into any kind of structure, and I usually spend about half of the time in silence and perhaps reading scripture, but to be honest with you, just being in silence and finding God in that quiet is a lot of it for me. And then I do some writing. You know, I'm off and on working on a book. I've been doing that for quite some time. I've made some good progress on it, and most of that progress has been at these retreats for that very reason, because something about that silence and that space and that time away from the normal rhythms is part of what leads to the ideas that are worth sharing, and that fuels me for the rest of the year. Well, as I started thinking about it, this morning, it started me thinking about the idea of Sabbath, which is easily the one of the Ten Commandments that is least kept in the modern world, at least in America. It is so important to have those times of rest, to have those times away. And here we sit in the time of the year, especially for the parents among us, when everything is at its busiest. You know, we just finished orchestra concerts, events with my other son. All of this happens all at once. In my family, we have a week coming up where it is, it's just after the last week of school. One of my kids will be at SAC camp, the Strategic Air Command. So yeah, and it's not an overnight. So we're driving up to the Strategic Air Command Museum every day. We're doing that. In the middle of it, our other son leaves for the Lydia Patterson trip, which is one of our Trinity things. I know some of you going on that as well. While that's going on, Amy and I are going to annual conference, the United Methodist gathering that happens every year that we're required to be at and are representing Trinity. And then the grandparents will take over with the SAC camp travel and receive Ricky back from Lady. You get the idea, right? All the families know this. But especially in this busy time of year, that's when we need the rest the most. That's when we need that time away the most. Now, I'm lucky I was able to find a week for my retreat, that one magic sweet spot in a busy season, right? And I'm fortunate and privileged that I was able to do that, at least this year. But even if it's not a week, even if it's just a day, even if it's taking a single day off of work, that's something that I mean to do more often, is take a weekday off here and there just to recharge. Even if it's just an evening, even if it's an hour, even if it's 5 minutes, take time, set it aside, be in silence, or if not silence, because silence can be kind of stressful, whatever it is that's right for you to meet God and to recharge, do it. It is so important. It's important to all of us. And I think me sensing my own rhythm today made it worth sharing with all of you. This is one of my favorite books on the topic. It's called Sabbath by Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. If you've ever seen the picture of Martin Luther King Jr., it might have been walking across the Edmund Pettus Bridge, but he's there with a rabbi in the full regalia, whatever you call it. That was him. That was this guy, the rabbi. And I literally opened it to a random page to see what I would see on the Sabbath, and I just saw the phrase, the sanctification of time. That's what we're doing. We're taking a little piece of our time to sanctify all of our time, to make it holy and to find God in it. It is good. So I hope you'll take even just 5 minutes apart and find God in it. You'll be amazed what difference it makes. Now, with that said, I hope you're engaging with our sermon series. It's connecting with a lot of people, half-truths right now. You'll find them on our YouTube page you can get to through our website. This Sunday is a phrase that, I don't know, not many in our church say, but it's interesting enough to dive into and to pick apart. The phrase for this week is, God said it, I believe it, that settles it. What we're really doing is talking about what is the Bible. So if that interests you, come this Sunday. I'll be there for that, by the way. Next Sunday, I'll be on my retreat. What is that? The 18th? Whatever it is. And Catherine Ebling Frazier from Connection Point is going to be here and preach. You all love her more than me, so be sure you come for that. Her topic will be God helps those who help themselves. And I will see you Sunday, and on the other side, I hope you find some good rest. See you soon, church.